Hi, folks. This is Chuck to talk to you a little bit more about the world of Webspawner. And we take a look at a Webspawner website, which is for my imaginary hot dog restaurant, which is called Chuck's Hot Dogs. As you can see, there's a nice big bold logo there in the orange header, and we're accented with a light green and white. But we're missing one thing here, and that's some content. So let's put some content in. I mean, nobody's going to look at your website if it doesn't have any content, and so we're going to get started with that. As you can see, I'm in two-column mode, so this is one column here and one column here, and so the content is going to go in either of these two columns, and I'm going to put it flush left here. So I'm going to move the column a little bit over, give myself a little bit more room for that content. And what I want to do is I want to put a statement right here that's going to be a static statement. In other words, it's going to stay there for as long as the website is there. For that, we go to text and forms right here in a command on the right hand side. Let's click that. I'll show you what we come up with. We want these other things we're going to be concerned with later. Right now, I want to go into the content editor and take a look at what we've got to work with. And this is a full-featured content editor right here. We are going to write something in here, and we are going to post it right here on the website. And as you notice up top here, it says adding text to your site. This is static text. It's not blog posts. So in other words, it's not something that's going down the page and being updated on this side. I want the main message of Chuck's Hot Dogs to be right here, and later on we're going to go and create some other pages, including a blog on this website. Now I've gone ahead and written something up, and let's see if we can paste it in here. Okay, let's see. All right, we got to paste it in this box right here. Okay, because of my browser security settings. Oh, but there it is right there. Chuck's Hot Dogs has been a South Florida institution for a great many years. We have been in business since the 1980s. The Italian hot dog may not be something you're familiar with, but it's something that is sensational to say the least. Okay, that's a great statement. Now, you look at this size, and I don't know if I want that size of the font being in this side here. I want to make something a little bit bolder in terms of a statement. So what I'm going to do is, and I like the font style, which is an Arial style, but I want to adjust the size of the font here. And let's take a look at what it looks like at the 16 point here. Let's go a little bit bigger. All right, now we're at 18. Remember, you can always adjust the size. You can go pretty big here if you want. Very big, as a matter of fact. We don't want to go that big. We want to go to 72. But this is not a big. In fact, you know what? Go a little bit bolder. See how that works. Let's try 22. All right, there we go. Now this is going to look good on this side, but it's going to look even better if we can do a little bold. We're going to put this out in bold. And we may put our product out in bold too. There's the Italian hot dog. Just click the B button right here. And we may want to underline it as well. So when people read this, I mean, they're going to know exactly what we're talking about, and they're not going to miss it at all. So this is what we want to say in terms of text. Now, maybe we want to show what one of these hot dogs looks like. For that, let's go underneath this post to show the picture of a hot dog. And for that, we stay in this editor, and we go over to this command right here. This is for the image. Now, what do we want to do? Well, we want to browse images, obviously, and take a look at what we have. Oh, did I click that one correctly? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, my bad there. Oh. There we go. We're going to select that one right there. As you can see. And we're going to click OK. And there it is. It's right in there under the post. Doesn't that look delicious? That's an Italian hot dog, folks. In fact, that's a double Italian hot dog. Now, the most important part, And we're going to go over all of the features in this text editor in a subsequent video, but let's just show you how to put a piece of content on the page. We're going to save and continue. Give you an opportunity to see what it looks like. Okay, there's our post right there. Now, here's what's important, because you can adjust the look, again, as we said, with the columns. If you want to even up the content a little bit more, line it up with the photograph, you can do just that. Now, when somebody comes onto the page, this is what they're going to see, and they're going to see all the information about that, about Chuck's Hot Dogs, right there. Now, that's a pretty forceful statement right there. And we have, put the bold in here, and we've done the bold and the underline, and use those commands, which are very easy in the text editor. And we like the way that looks. So what do we want to do now? Well, we want to save that look. So we go up here to this command, which is save and publish, which saves all the changes you can see to the current page. Let's go ahead and do that. And we are saved. So we're not going to lose anything. And that's how to put a static content on your page. That is content that is going to stay in that place. And anything you add, you could put underneath it, or you could put on top of it if you like. As you can see, you can move this down. You can actually move this over if you like. You see? But we kind of like that in this position right here, flush left. And I hope I didn't ruin it here. Okay, let's see. There it is, right in there. Fits right in there. Okay, that's content. Remember to use the Text and Forms tab and go to the Content Editor to get this done. Once again, this is Chuck for the wild, wonderful world of Webspawner, and we'll talk to you next time when we do something else right here on our Webspawner webpage.